Football is not just about goals, speed, or flair. It's also about stability, resilience, and the confidence that a team draws from its last line of defense, the goalkeeper. In who, as Nigeria faced Rwanda in a World Cup qualifier, the spotlight shifted to Stanley Nwabali, the man entrusted with guarding the posts for the Super Eagles. While the headlines often belong to strikers and midfielders, the heartbeat of Nigeria's defense was beating strongly in Nwabali's gloves. This match did not just confirm his abilities, it reaffirmed why he has quickly become a trusted figure in the Super Eagles setup. As the game unfolded, there were 5 clear things we noticed about Nwabali that deserve recognition and reflection. 1. Commanding presence in the box. The first thing that stood out about Nwabali against Rwanda was his sheer presence in the penalty area. From the opening minutes, every time a Rwandan player attempted to cross the ball into Nigeria's defensive third, Nwabali was quick to read the situation. Goalkeeping is not only about making saves, it's about ensuring your defense feels secure. Nwabali exuded authority with every call, every gesture, and every interception. His body language told the Rwandan attackers, "This is my territory." What makes this even more impressive is that Rwanda tried to capitalize on aerial duels, knowing that sometimes African football can be scrappy and unpredictable. But Nwabali, standing tall and composed, was unshaken. His anticipation, timing, and calm distribution afterward made the difference. For the fans watching from the stands in Uyo, it was clear Nigeria had a goalkeeper who wasn't just reacting to play but controlling it. 2. Confidence under pressure. There were moments in the match where Rwanda pushed aggressively, trying to break Nigeria's rhythm. In those tense phases, Nwabali's composure under pressure became a defining factor. A goalkeeper under pressure can make rushed decisions, leading to errors. But Nwabali never panicked. Even when Rwanda pressed high and forced back passes, he stayed calm with the ball at his feet. His decision-making, whether to pass short to his defenders, clear long, or hold possession, showed maturity. This kind of confidence is contagious. Each time he neutralized Rwanda's press, Nigeria's outfield players grew more assured. They knew that even if possession recycled back to the goalkeeper, there was no danger. It reminded fans of his Africa Cup of Nations AFCON heroics, where he consistently showed that same mental strength against bigger opponents. Against Rwanda, it was yet another masterclass in mental fortitude. 3. Shot-stopping ability on display. The essence of goalkeeping still comes down to one fundamental thing: stopping shots. Rwanda may not have had the heaviest artillery, but the few times they threatened, Nwabali rose to the occasion. There was a moment in the second half when a Rwandan forward broke free and unleashed a powerful strike toward the far corner. Nwabali's reflexes were sharp, diving low and pushing the ball away from danger. It wasn't just the save, it was how he parried it away from incoming attackers, ensuring no rebound threat. These moments are what separate ordinary goalkeepers from great ones. It's not only about reaching the ball but about controlling the aftermath. Nwabali's saves against Rwanda reminded everyone why he's becoming Nigeria's undisputed No. 1. 4. Leadership and communication with defense. One often overlooked quality in goalkeepers is their ability to marshal the backline. Nwabali did this brilliantly. He was constantly communicating with his defenders, shouting instructions, positioning them during set pieces, and organizing the line when Rwanda tried quick breaks. Leadership from the back is vital. Defenders can lose concentration, especially in games where the opposition doesn't constantly attack. Nwabali's voice was ever present, keeping his teammates sharp. Fans could see his gestures, his urgency, and his focus. This wasn't just about playing his role, it was about elevating everyone around him. In many ways, Nwabali played as both goalkeeper and offensive leader, giving Nigeria balance and order. It is this type of communication that builds trust and prevents costly lapses. Against Rwanda, the Super Eagles backline looked more coordinated than in some previous games, and Nwabali was a big reason why. 5. Consistency and reliability. Perhaps the biggest takeaway from Nwabali's performance was consistency. Great goalkeepers are not judged by one flashy save or a single big match. They are defined by their ability to deliver game after game. under different circumstances. Since breaking into the Nigerian national team setup, Nwabali has steadily proven himself. Against Rwanda, he once again demonstrated that reliability. Every action from catching routine balls to handling difficult situations was done with assurance. Consistency breeds trust, and trust breeds success. The Super Eagles' journey to the World Cup depends not only on goals but also on preventing them. In Nwabali, Nigeria has found a dependable wall that can be counted on in both easy and difficult games. What we saw from Stanley Nwabali against Rwanda was not just a good game. It was a statement, a continuation of his rise, his hunger, and his importance to the national team. For years, Nigeria searched for a goalkeeper who could bring back the calmness once offered by legends like Vincent Enyeama. Many names came and went, but consistency was missing. With Nwabali, there's a sense of reassurance. He has not only filled that void but also created a new wave of confidence around the Super Eagles defense. The fans in Huyo recognized it. The way they chanted his name, the applause after his saves, it was an acknowledgement of his value. His story is also inspirational. A player who once played in Nigeria's local leagues, now standing tall as the Super Eagles' guardian in World Cup qualifiers. Against Rwanda, 5 things stood out about Nwabali. 1. His commanding presence in the box. 2. His confidence under pressure. 3. His excellent shot stopping. 4. His leadership and communication. 5. His consistency and reliability. These qualities together paint the picture of a goalkeeper who is not just participating but defining Nigeria's defensive identity. As the Super Eagles continue their qualification journey, much will be said about strikers, midfielders, and goals. But in Huyo, the real story was about the man between the sticks, Stanley Nwabali, the wall that stood firm against Rwanda. Nigeria's dream of reaching the next World Cup will need his hands, his voice, and his unshakable presence. And if this game is anything to go by, the Super Eagles can look to the future with belief, knowing that their last line of defense is as solid as ever.